So, was Gwen Stacy inside the Spider-Man Far From Home section of Endgame? You know what I mean, the ending bit of Endgame, when Spider-Man Peter Parker returned back to school. So what is good, YouTube? Warstu here with a video. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe to never miss any of the content. So we're giving away Endgame. All you gotta do is subscribe to the channel, let me know down below why should I pick you. So, you know the bit on Endgame, right at the end, where we see Peter Parker hugging Ned? There is a young female in the background who has a dress that looks very Gwen Stacy-esque. You know, the black and white kind of coloring from Gwen Stacy's costume. She's got a pink bag and blonde hair. Now, a lot of people are saying that this could be Gwen Stacy or it's a nod towards Gwen Stacy. Well, it's interesting. So I thought I'd bring this story to you today, guys. This video won't be very long and give you my thoughts about what is going on. So I do believe at some point they will introduce Gwen Stacy to the MCU, but as we know, the rights are owned by Sony Pictures. They distribute the movies. They just let Marvel, for now, make the movies. And obviously, we'll see what will happen when the kind of contract comes up for renewal. As we know, Spider-Man 3 is their last movie in the current deal. So it is interesting because this character did not appear in Spider-Man Far From Home, which has hit over 1 billion. So we know we're getting Spider-Man 3. Is Gwen Stacy going to appear? Yeah, sure. I really hope she does. She was one of the pinnacle characters in Into the Spideyverse that did very well for a picture kind of animation movie. Did very, very well. It is actually one of the best Spider-Man movies there is, period, in my opinion. I was lucky enough to see both the movies early introduced and kind of, I guess you could say, invited by Sony Pictures. So I got to see both of these movies early. I'd love to see Gwen Stacy in the MCU. There was a lot of rumors before the movie actually came out that the actor that plays Sabrina in the Sabrina Netflix show, that she was actually supposed to be playing, obviously, you know, Gwen Stacy in the MCU because she looks very kind of similar. There's even a fan art that I put into the thumbnail that you would have seen. She looks very similar. Is this Gwen Stacy? No. It could be a cheeky little Easter egg, cheeky little nod. But the fact that we now officially got MJ in the MCU tells us that, yeah, we're going to be getting more kind of comic book based stuff. So in the future, we could get Gwen Stacy. This very well could be Gwen Stacy, but I think even if it is, they're not going to come out and confirm it, as no one seems to know anything about Spider-Man 3. Even the director for Spider-Man Far From Home doesn't know how the actual series is going to end, because as we know, it is like a trilogy up to Spider-Man 3. So at the moment, he doesn't even know. So the only person that would know at the moment is Kevin Feige. He would be the only person that would know if Gwen Stacy is going to appear or if this actually was Gwen Stacy. So hopefully some journalists get to ask, obviously, Kevin Feige this. He's the only person that can clarify it. But as we know, we were supposed to be getting the Sinister Six as well in the very same Spider-Man movie, but then we didn't. So obviously there's some creative decisions that they need to iron out before we get any news about Spider-Man 3. There are some people who still believe we will be getting Spider-Man 3 news later this month at Disney 23. I mean, yeah, sure, bro, that could happen. But guys, let me know down below. Is this a cheeky nod towards Gwen Stacy, or is it just reaching? I'd love to know what you guys think down below. Now, this channel is going to be getting back to its origin, back to the theory videos. So I really like this theory that's been pushed about there. I was asked by a bunch of people on Instagram at Warstu if you ever want to reach out to me and ask me things. I do reply back to 99% of people eventually, so just plug me on there, ask me anything you want, guys. So yeah, I think this could be Gwen Stacy, but then again, guys, it might not be. It might just be a girl, blonde hair, who has a lot of characteristics to look like Gwen Stacy, but she is a pinnacle part. And as we know, MCU are pushing this kind of let's introduce loads of females, which is fantastic. Can't wait to see, obviously, the female version of Thor. You know, we're getting Valkyrie, so many badass females. I mean, Captain Marvel, she was badass. So yeah, it very well could be. But yeah, I'd love to know what you guys think. So like always, guys, please like, subscribe, and comment. I appreciate all the support, everyone that likes, dislikes, comments. Give me some constructive criticism, guys. And I will catch you in that next video very soon, guys. Catch ya later.